Another video to show you how to do our warm-up. This will be for slide 4. So again, working from the classwork tab and going down to warm-up slides 2, 3, and 4 and open up the assignment. Let it load. And going to number 4. Today's warm-up is about sequencing. It says sequencing. That sounds kind of funny sometimes to say. Sequencing refers to the order in which events occur. Writers use transition words to indicate the sequence of events. So like first, second, next, last, today, meanwhile, later, before. Those are all transition words that they use. So we're going to work today with sequencing. I'm going to show you guys how to do the this or how to do the that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to increase the size of this so I can see it a bit better. All right, so this one is not hard, but you're going to have to read through all of these to be able to know what order to put these things in. You may have to end up changing them. The first time I did it, I actually realized after I looked over it a little more closely that that I had to change the order of some of them. So we've got at noon, Mary discovered that she'd forgotten her lunch at home. She missed the bus because she spilled her cereal all over her clothes and had to change them. At 2 o'clock, science class turned into a disaster when Mary's experiment didn't work. Then at recess after lunch, her 2 best friends started ignoring her. Everything seemed to be going wrong for Mary today. During this morning's music class, her teacher thought she was talking during instruction and gave her a detention. Finally, Mary went to bed, and she couldn't wait for it to be tomorrow. Her mom dropped her off at school, but in her rush to get to the entrance, she tripped and fell. After recess, her teacher surprised the class with a pop quiz. Mary's pretty sure she missed all the questions. Dinner would have been the high point of the day if her mother hadn't burned it. When the bell finally rang at the end of the day, Mary had to serve her detention. Sounds like Mary had a pretty bad day. So this is out of order, obviously. So if you look through all of these, what seems to be the most sensible for me for number 1 is this one. And you just have to put a little number 1 by it. Everything seemed to be going wrong for Mary today because this is basically going to be a paragraph about everything going wrong for her. And so we're going to have to find out now what happened next. So let's see. She missed the bus, seems pretty early. Morning class kind of gives me an idea. Being dropped off at school. Okay, so what seems to make the most sense is her missing the bus next because obviously she got dropped off at school after she missed the bus. So then her mom dropped her off at school. So that seems to go next. Oops, I put that in the wrong place. I apologize. That should be done here. And that has disappeared on there. Okay, if that happens to you, and it happened because I accidentally messed it up because I was messing with it earlier, go to Insert, Text Box, and you can just put in your own text box there. And yours should be there, but if that ever happens to you, you can just click Put in a text box like I did there. Yeah, okay. Won't look the same exactly, but that's okay. I did the same thing to this one, so I'm gonna have to add in a text box there too. So that's what you're gonna do is you're going to go and you're gonna order this. The other thing you can do, and this one I kind of have to make a little bit smaller to be able to see the things at the side. So I'm gonna make it 50%. You're going to, if you want to do this one over here, that section, you're going to just take the snowman parts and talk about what you need to do to build a snowman. Now, this is a little weird. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't make this one, and I was looking at it as like, I don't know about this, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just show. So first I have to roll up I have to roll up the biggest size ball, and then apparently this snowman only has a body and a head. So you have to resize them some. So then you do the head, and then, if it were me, I'd probably put the sticks. And again, just resizing here. I'd put the sticks on the body. And then I might get the face done. So you might do the little face. Unfortunately, you can't unless you were to copy and paste these. You could end up doing the whole snowman if you just kept copy and pasting them on, but that seems really, really hard to do. So I'm just going to kind of, and I think he's got a little smile out here. Okay, so and then you decide where, what do you put on next and keep going from there. Yeah, so that's how you do that one. So you just kind of decide what you think makes sense on the order of things for that one. And that's it for the day. I hope this helps. And if I didn't see you in class today, I hope you have a really great weekend. And I will see you guys on Tuesday.